What's going on, guys? Ki11er Six back with a legendary item guide on the Magnificent. In this video, I'll cover how to get it, break down how the weapon works, and cover some of the other things you should be on the lookout for with this weapon. So let's get into it. The Magnificent is a legendary pistol manufactured by Vladov, and the red text reads Yadish nan den kalaba beri na nedelu you. I don't speak Russian, but that is Russian for going somewhere for a day, take bread for a week. Kind of a roundabout way of saying be prepared for anything. The special effect for this weapon is that it has crazy high mag size and fire rate, and it can spawn with a variety of underbarrel attachments, but more on that in just a moment. The Magnificent can be obtained from Jabber Mogwai and Voracious Canopy on Eden 6, or it can also be found as a world drop. To get the Jabber Mogwai, head to this point on the map, and at this spot you will trigger the save station and all subsequent runs will begin right here. In addition to the Magnificent, Jabber Mogwai can also drop the Hellfire SMG when you kill it with fire damage over time, but only on Mayhem levels for some strange reason. Pro tip though, to maximize this farm without even having to save and quit, shoot the Jabber Mogwai with cryo to cause it to split into additional Jabber Mogwai. Repeat this until you have a bunch of them on screen, slay them all, leaving one alive. Then repeat the process again, freezing that one, causing it to split, shoot the other ones that split with cryo, and you will have a ton of loot on the ground when you're done. This is a great way for console players to avoid save quit farming. It's also just a much faster way to farm this in general. After just a few minutes of repeating this process, this is what the ground looked like for me when I was done. In this pile, I had 5 Magnificents, 2 Hellfires, and several random legendary items. This was about 5 to 10 minutes total of farming. It wasn't very long, it wasn't very complicated. The stats on this one at Mayhem 10, level 65 are 6,776 times 2 damage, 42% accuracy, 57% handling. Reload time is brutal at 6 seconds. The fire rate is lightning fast, however, at 13.28 shots per second, and the mag size is 115 on the one that I've got right here. The ×2 version consumes 2 ammo per shot, but it can also roll without the rail piece that gives it the extra shot, and the non-×2 variant then will only consume 1 ammo per shot. This gun has received 2 buffs since launch. The first one on October 17, 2019, not too long after launch, increased the gun damage by 25%, and frankly, that wasn't nearly enough. But on March 11th, 2021, they increased the damage by 200%, and that's where this gun became the light show substitute the people without DLC needed. The ×2 variant is exceptional whether it's in standard firing mode or using the double barrel alternate firing mode, but double barrel mode will make the gun feel like a laser beam of death and destruction. This gun can only come in fire or corrosive or non-elemental. If you see one that says that it does shock damage, leave it on the ground, because that's the one that has the underbarrel taser, and that taser is super disappointing to use. Same goes for the zip rockets in my opinion. Sure, that version can be somewhat useful on Moes if you're doing splash damage boosting perks, but this gun is more about the sheer bullet output, and Moes with double barrel ×2 version of this gun running bottomless mags can have a lot of fun, especially against bosses while running the Minesweeper class mod. The trick to using this gun to maximum efficiency is to maximize your accuracy bonuses to keep the projectiles in tight spread as possible, and try to boost your mag size and reload speed via class mods, action skills, and artifacts, because the reload on this gun is forever and a day. You can cancel part of that reload by waiting until you see the ammo count refill and then quickly melee. This realistically only saves a fraction of the reload time though, but every second does help. This gun will kick pretty hard, especially in double barrel mode, but with a little bit of practice it's easy to get the hang of it. If you've ever used the light show before, then this gun will feel very similar, but the main difference is the time to kill. Light show is considerably more effective all around, but Magnificent is very surprising with how well it keeps up. However, ammo consumption becomes a huge issue with this gun. If you don't have a way to regen ammo, like if you're not running as Flak or Moes, you are going to absolutely need a cut purse artifact. Even Flak is probably going to need a cut purse artifact for this gun. If you don't have a cut purse artifact, you will almost certainly run out of ammo on this gun, guaranteed. Anointments that work best with this gun include consecutive hits, which in my opinion is hands down the ultimate role for this thing. However, next to Mag's elemental damage, action skill active 200% damage on certain characters, URAD on certain characters, and certain character specific anointments like Sentinel Cryo, Phase Slam 300, Phase Cast 250, Fade Away 100, although why you'd use that instead of action skill active 200 is beyond me. Absolutely avoid the 300 over 90 anointment with this gun, as the effects of that will basically make this gun non-anointed after you do about 10% damage to an enemy. Just a quick little guide for you right here. These are what the different underbarrel attachments look like so you can tell without even picking up the gun. Number one, if you see that it has shock damage, leave it on the ground. Don't even pick it up. That's a taser. You already know that right off the bat because it's shock. However, if you see this underbarrel attachment, that is the zip rockets. And I would say you're probably going to want to leave that on the ground too. This is the underbarrel attachment that you're looking for. This is the double barrel. Switching to this mode makes you shoot a bajillion miles an hour and do a lot of damage. This gun is now arguably one of the best base game pistols in Borderlands 3, and it is a nice change of pace from the usual suspects like the light show. So I hope this guide to the Magnificent was helpful to you. If it wasn't, please take a second to hit that like button, hit subscribe, and tap the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I post a new video. You can click on one of the cards at the end of this video to see more legendary item guides as well. Thank you guys for watching. Take care.